4 o'clock, ABC 10 News at 5 starts right now.
An effort to increase COVID testing as the Delta variant drives new cases. We take an in-depth look at why some test results are taking longer to get back.
Plus, devastation in the mountain town of Greenville in Northern California, what the National Forest Service is saying about this fire season.
And the warning from the Sheriff's Department after body cameras capture one of their own almost die from exposure to fentanyl.
ABC 10 News at 5 starts now.
The number of people across California getting tested for COVID-19 is the highest it has been in more than a month. Good evening. I'm Kimberly Hunt.
And I'm Lindsay Pena. This comes as a surge in cases is driven by the highly contagious Delta variant. ABC 10 News reporter Adam Rakusin takes an in-depth look at the effort to ramp up testing and why some results are taking longer to get.
Across the state, people are piling into COVID-19 testing locations.
I think they're great. You know, if anybody's concerned about getting somebody else sick or anything, I think they're great to have here.
In some cases, it's creating long lines. According to the California Department of Public Health, the number of COVID-19 test results across the state reached more than 74 million since the start of the pandemic. The state says in just one day, from Tuesday to Wednesday of this week, there were more than 133,000 tests reported. The rate of positive tests over the last 7 days hitting 7%.
We are unquestionably seeing increased testing.
Dr. Omid Bakhtar is the medical director of the outreach lab at Sharp Healthcare. He says results of tests are typically turned around in about a day, maybe 2 at the most. But that's just for positive or negative. For the health agency to know if that positive result is one of the variants, it could take up to 2 weeks.
Sequencing in general is a more labor-intensive process. And then secondly, the amount of equipment that's out there.
The turnaround time Dr. Bakhtar mentioned for a positive or negative test mirrors what some counties across the state are seeing. 24 hours or less in San Diego, Kern, and San Luis Obispo counties.
We do have our own lab that does process results. And then we also do work with the state at their state mega lab down in Valencia.
Vince Perucci is the incident commander for the County of San Luis Obispo COVID response. With the Delta variant surging across the state, we asked him if all of the new tests are sequenced for variants.
We would love to be able to do, 100% sequencing, but again, with the increasing case numbers and the increasing interest in testing again, we're just having to basically triage and look at what can be sequenced.
According to the state, in June of this year, 14% of cases in California were sequenced. The state is still working on final numbers for July. In Kern County, health officials say although the numbers may show less Delta variant confirmations, no, it's still out there in the community.
As we get tested for COVID-19, it's a positive or negative test. Then the specimen actually goes to a different lab and is sequenced. And only about 10% of our tests are sequenced statewide.
And here's something else important that doctors stress.
The understanding of exactly which variant is infecting an individual has relatively little implication for treatment of that individual. So thankfully, that data probably isn't of huge concern.
Adam Rakusin, ABC 10 News.
We asked the California Department of Public Health if there's any plans to sequence more tests, and we're still waiting to hear back.
Here are the latest coronavirus numbers in San Diego County. More than 1,100 new cases reported today. There was 1 new death. And across San Diego County, students are either back in school or just weeks from returning to in-person classes. This comes on the heels of rising COVID cases in children across the country. Local numbers show an increase in cases for people under the age of 18. To keep children safe, San Diego Unified says it will lean on COVID safety strategies already in place. It will also add new ones, including testing and vaccinations.
Everybody will be wearing masks. Everybody will be tested on a regular basis. Our classrooms are properly ventilated, which is an incredibly important way to combat the virus.
Rady Children's Hospital says it has seen other respiratory viruses return this summer. If your child is showing symptoms and you don't know the cause, the hospital advises getting a COVID test to be sure. Across the U.S., the Delta variant now accounts for 93% of all new cases, and the CDC is projecting hospitalizations could triple by the end of the month. As ABC's Ike Ejiochi reports, this comes as more Americans are getting vaccinated.
Healthcare workers in Louisiana brought to tears.
To be honest, I probably cry most days at work, and I cry when I go home. I've been doing this for a year and a half, and it feels like there's never going to be an end.
The state struggling to keep up as it faces its highest number of hospitalizations since the pandemic began. 90% of those hospitalized in the state are unvaccinated. 7 states with some of the country's lowest vaccination rates now account for about half of new cases and hospitalizations in the past week, according to the White House.
We have deployed hundreds of federal personnel to provide in-person support to address a range of needs, from increased testing to getting shots in arms through mobile vaccination clinics.
The White House painting a picture of optimism, pointing to a consecutive 4-week increase in the daily average of newly vaccinated Americans.
Over the past 24 hours, we've recorded 864,000 vaccinations, the highest in a day since July 3rd. And importantly, 585,000 first shots.
Private companies are now looking to help boost those numbers. Yelp rolling out a new feature allowing users to filter businesses that have a fully vaccinated staff, even showing establishments that require proof of vaccination to enter.
If we continue to vaccinate and we get that 93 million people who are eligible for vaccinations, who have not been vaccinated, if we do that in the immediate, intermediate, and long term, and do the mitigation right now, we will turn the Delta surge around.
Several states that instituted a ban on mask mandates are now walking back their decision. Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson expressing regret earlier today for banning his state's mask mandates. Ike Ejiochi, ABC News, Washington.
And in the last few hours, California announced it is mandating coronavirus vaccination for all healthcare workers. It's part of a revised order issued this afternoon. The big change is it eliminates the option of weekly COVID tests for those not vaccinated. Now, all workers in healthcare settings must be fully vaccinated or receive their second vaccine doses by September 30th. The order affects 2 million people. On top of that, another order requires all hospitals to verify visitors are fully vaccinated or tested negative for COVID within 72 hours of the visit. And you can follow any developments surrounding the pandemic by downloading our free mobile app. Just go to the App Store and search 10 News.
And now to the raging wildfire in Northern California. The Dixie Fire tore through the small town of Greenville overnight, burning much of the historic center to the ground and leaving stretches of the community unrecognizable. The Dixie Fire has burned more than 320,000 acres. It's just 35% contained. ABC's Morgan Norwood has more on the firefight.
The town of Greenville, California, swallowed by the exploding Dixie Fire. From the jail, sheriff's office to the library, the fast-moving flames leveling buildings, leaving nothing but burning ash and metal on the ground. Local Congressman Doug LaMoffa getting emotional during a Facebook video with a large smoke plume visible in the background.
We lost Greenville tonight, and there's just not words for.
In nearby Chester, the Dixie Fire closing in and thousands of residents told to evacuate. One business owner watering down her nursery before the wall of fire approaches.
And I'm here setting up sprinklers on timers that hopefully we can save this business and all these plants that depend on us every day.
At California's 6th largest in history, the Dixie Fire has burned for 3 weeks now, destroying more than 322,000 acres. The Forest Service calling this fire season a national crisis. Congressman LaMoffa saying something has to be done.
How us and government haven't been able to get the job done for you. We'll take up the fight even harder.
Meanwhile, near Colfax, the river fire still raging. Residents evacuating as the blaze scorches more than 1,400 acres. That fire at 0% containment.
It's really scary.
And right now, nearly 100 wildfires are burning right here in the West. 2021 is already outpacing last year, which was the most destructive fire season on record. Morgan Norwood, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Our local CAL FIRE stations have sent 15 engines and 1 hand crew to help in the Dixie Fire. Those are staffed with over 75 local firefighters. When it comes to preventive measures, CAL FIRE says an aggressive attack and an educated public can be the best defense.
We send large dispatches to every response, whether it's a small smoke or a confirmed fire via our camera system. And we try to take initiative with the community so that folks know and have their defensible space, their 100-foot clearance. They have all the education materials needed.
CAL FIRE says it has reserve crews and partner agencies to call on if a big fire were to break out here. The Dixie Fire is being driven by strong winds and hot temperatures in the region. ABC 10 News meteorologist Angelica Campos is tracking the conditions as this firefight continues. Angelica.
Kim, it is hot out there, and now they're actually looking at a few thunderstorms nearby. Now, all of it a concern, especially over the next couple of hours when the winds could potentially be quite gusty. As we look at the conditions there, temperatures close to 80 degrees, the winds gusting up to 20-25 miles per hour. That will continue into the evening. And I wanted to update this, but I didn't get to it. So let's go back to what you could see here. The conditions are going to stay hot. It is going to stay dry, and a red flag warning will continue for them until late tonight. Temperatures are not expected to get any better for the next couple of days, so that, of course, a concern. Prevention is always our best defense. Back to you.
Thanks, Angelica. Back here at home, crews made quick work of a brush fire in Balboa Park this afternoon. It was near the Velodrome and Frisbee golf course off Morley Drive just before 1 o'clock. The San Diego Fire Department tweeted out forward progress was stopped at under 1 acre. No word yet on the cause.
The San Diego Sheriff's Department is sending out an urgent warning today after the near death of a deputy. New body camera video shows what happened to one of their own after being simply exposed to fentanyl while on the job. ABC 10 News reporter Mimi Alcala joins us live from the sheriff's headquarters in Kearney Mesa with the message they want everyone to hear. Mimi.
Hi, Lindsay. They want people to see this video and realize just how quick and easy it can be to accidentally overdose on fentanyl. And I want to warn our viewers that some may find the footage to be disturbing.
I got you, okay? I'm not gonna let you die.
As fentanyl-related deaths continue to be a problem in San Diego County, the Sheriff's Department has released this dramatic video as a public safety warning showing just how dangerous exposure to the drug can be.
I'm Deputy David Fivey, and I almost died of fentanyl overdose.
On July 3rd, while on a call, Deputy David Fivey from the San Marcos station found a white substance that he suspected was drugs in this red Jeep. It tested positive for fentanyl on the scene.
This stuff's no joke, and it's super dangerous.
Unfortunately, he was already quickly exposed to it.
I was like, hey dude, too close. You can't get that close to it. A couple seconds later, he took some steps back and he collapsed.
Fivey's field training officer, Corporal Scott Crane, spoke in the video released by the department detailing his instant reaction. He realized Fivey was overdosing and quickly gave him naloxone, also known as Narcan, which reverses the effects of an overdose.
My lungs just locked up. I couldn't breathe.
Came down to him, grabbed him, and I did one nasal spray in one nostril, opened the other one, another nasal spray.
Crane stayed by his side as medics arrived. Fivey OD'd again while in the ambulance on the way to the hospital, but thankfully he survived. The Sheriff's Department now using the intense footage to warn the public of the dangers of fentanyl.
Fentanyl overdoses are on the rise throughout our county. Every day, deputies recover fentanyl in our communities.
According to the DEA, the synthetic opioid is 80 to 100 times stronger than morphine and 50 times more potent than heroin.
And we do have a full link to that video on our website, on the homepage of our website, 10news.com. We're live in Kearney Mesa. Mimi Alcala, ABC 10 News.
So dangerous. Thank you, Mimi.